Hi everyone, hope you are all well. Today I'm going to be showing you how to correctly map your eyebrows. I'm using this thread, it's from Dyotics, and this thread is already pre-inked. So what does that mean? When I scroll my fingers through it, you can see black ink on my fingers. So we're just going to take quite a long thread, and it's just so easy to cut it off. And we can start. So the correct mapping for the eyebrows should be either from the corner of your nose throughout the inner corner of the eye, and that's where the eyebrow should start. Or for someone who's got slightly longer eyebrow, you don't want to take, she's gonna feel like you've taken half of her eyebrows off. So you can just place the thread on the top of her nostril, and you just imagine that straight line, that's where her eyebrows or his eyebrows can start. So in my case, my eyebrows are quite spaced. As you can see, they are not close at all. So I'm just going to do the little line from the corner of my nose throughout the inner corner of the eye, and that's where my eyebrows should start. So that's what I'm doing, inner corner. And as you can see, that's where my eyebrows do start. Now, if you do have that measurement and someone's hair is a bit further in, you have to discuss that with your client if she's happy for you to remove that hair in there, okay? Now we do exactly the same on the other side as well. So in my case, I'm doing again from the corner of my nose through the inner corner of the eye, and that's where the other side of the eyebrow should start. Okay, to measure where the eyebrow should finish, you should do the line from the corner of the nose throughout the outer corner of the eye, and that's where the eyebrows should finish. So as you can see, my eyebrows do finish at that point. And like I said again, if you do want to remove extra hair below or behind that line, you have to always double check with your client. Now to measure the arch, your client needs to be looking straight, and then we're going to do the line throughout the pupil. Okay, so again, we're going to take the thread from the corner of the nose. If I'm looking up straight throughout the pupil, that's where the highest arch is supposed to be. And that's going to be exactly the same on the other side as well. So now what we want to do, we want to do the thickness. So we're going to start with the inner corner, and we're going to do the little line from one eyebrow to another. And we're going to do the nice straight line. So there you go. And then the thickness would be again from this point all the way to that point. Okay, there you go. So that's the thickness of the eyebrow. Now as you can see, I'm missing a little bit of the eyebrow in there, so I would need to pencil it in or use henna. Okay, and now where the arch is, again, we need to measure from one point to the other really nicely and nice and straight. Now guys, this video is made during the quarantine, so I'm trying to stare into the mirror with the phone taped around the mirror, and it's really hard because I can't see what you can see. Okay, so this is where the arch is supposed to be. You need to follow the highest hair. Okay, so double check with your client if she wants nice arched eyebrows or she wants them quite rounded, but basically you follow the last hair on the top, okay, where you know that you can color it in with the henna or with the tint. Okay, so my arch would be there, and now I'm just going to join all those lines together. And when we join in those lines down here, we try to join line from here to the line in there, and you just again follow the last hair, or depending what kind of thickness your client wants. Okay, so don't try to go with the eyebrows where the eyebrows are really thick in here and then very drastically you go very thin right in the middle. If you do want them quite thinner, so you do it quite gradually, okay, instead of being like really thick in here and thin in there. So I'm just gonna follow my eyebrows. I quite like the thickness in here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna literally join those two lines in here, and then I'm gonna join those two lines in there, so it's gonna give me really nice pointy outer corner. Now, if you want to do this part, again, you're going to join those lines. So we're going to join it from this dot all the way to here, and then again, you're going to join it here in the outer corner. And these are the measurements for the eyebrows. If you do feel that the thread is not strong enough anymore with the ink, you can either grab the new one, or you can just take one of those cotton pads, dip it in the water, and just gently run, just gently run through it with the damp cotton pad, and it's gonna be wet again, so you can just continue mapping the eyebrows. Obviously, I have been spoken quite a lot, so the thread is not as strong anymore, but if you are quick enough, you wouldn't need to do that. Now, the hands are going to look like that a little bit, so they're quite dirty. I would be definitely using the gloves, but it does come off the skin really nicely, so you can be just using the water, or you can be just using the oil-free makeup remover to remove everything. So that's how you map it. Thank you, bye.